Hello YouTube and welcome back to my channel for some more Sengoku BASARA4 Sumeragi. So this is gonna be our first battle of the dramatic route for our good old boy Chosokabe Motochika. Sorry for talking into the cutscene.
どうした忠勝、何かあったのか？ん？あれは元親じゃないか。よく来たな。いきなりどうしたんだ？
ま、近くまで来たんでな。顔でも見せようと思ってよ。それじゃあ早速邪魔するぜ。
ああ、忠勝の言う通り、ただ顔を見せに来たというわけではなさそうだ。
さて、まずはこの目で確かめさせてもらうぜ。お前がどれほど成長しているかを。お前の心の海にかかるもやの深さを、そいつを確かめるのも俺の役目だ。
Well, those of you who actually played 4, you would know why I'm doing all this because reasons. Because we want to help out our girlfriend who may or may not have lost his way of life on the path of finding himself, or maybe finding one other person that you may or may not be familiar with.
鎖で結ぶ絆に
未知への後悔に幸あれ。
Not surprising that whenever you reach the personal storyline of a particular character, even though this is one of those common battlefields that shows up, but you actually get to have a different, unique cutscene to this character. So that's something for those of you who are not familiar with the franchise should know. It's a good selling point of the game, by the way.
Tadakatsu, まだ無茶はするな。
Okay, so coming back to this, those of you who actually are familiar with the franchise and listen to me yak about Hon Tadakatsu, you would know that I love how it was actually modeled after Gundam and RoboCop. RoboCop maybe not, but Gundam definitely, because you already seen like the cutscene. So yeah, what we're doing right now, what you see in this mini cutscene, is us preventing him rebuilding himself, and also in terms of regaining HP. I think the previous one I done was because I was slacking off and busy yakking off, so hopefully this one I could do a good job in reducing his HP to the utmost, so that's a thing. And yeah, so basically, one of my viewers actually probably messaged me before a few days ago, were like, some of your videos end abruptly. You were like very quickly saying, "Thank you guys for watching, I'll see you guys in the next one." Most of the time when that happened, it's either because my grandma walked out and asked me, "Why the fuck are you still up at 1 a.m.?" Or it's just someone texting me or just calling midnight asking about stuff. Because one of my best friends who lived in North America, although so many years I've been away from him or her, I don't want to disclose. You guess who you are if you're actually watching my channel. Calls almost every time in midnight because that person just hates to look at the time differences. Well, you might ask, why the fuck do you tolerate that? Well, because even though every time I remind him or her, it still happens. So sometimes it's just uncontrollable for me. I have to just go fix it up. The only reason why when like the aforementioned two situations happened, I would like abruptly end the video is because I have a condenser microphone, which I unfortunately do not have a very good power source. So that's why you could hear some, I guess, electric static noise whenever you listen closely to my voice during the not so loud times. That's one of the drawbacks. And because I record in my living room, so I don't have those like foamy walls to actually, I guess, shield off the weird background noises, because I don't know if you guys actually tried it before. If you do have those recording fit, I guess, foam pads, it actually makes a much bigger difference. Your voice would sound much realistic compared to elsewhere. But definitely, I guess it was my bad purchasing a condenser microphone because I forgot about how sensitive they were. Because back in the days when I was working with my friends who actually studied in media and I guess sound engineering, I was actually hired as one of those sound testers and whatchamacallit, like I guess voice dubbing. Not really dubbing myself in like important roles, but for I guess a pastime and just getting small cash for doing these I guess experiments and stuff and productions. That wasn't bad. Although most of the characters and stuff and voice, I guess, acting wasn't technically credited because it was schoolwork, it wasn't published at all. So, but all in all, it was like fun dealing around with these people and learning a little bit about microphones. So yeah, the only reason why, another reason why I actually sound a little bit muffled occasionally is just because sometimes I just knock over my microphone and I just don't adjust the pop filter properly. So yeah, those who are actually interested to know what kind of microphone I use, you probably would have guessed it's not the top-notch microphones because first off, I'm not making money off this. I don't reckon people would like to hear my voice extremely clearly, or maybe I'm wrong, but moving on back to I guess this conversation is that another point to this is well, I usually only record back then when I was talking with my Skype friends, so I didn't really purchase a recording fit microphone, regardless, even though this is still a condenser, but it's not one of those mainstream like Rode or Audio Technica or I guess Yeti Blue. I'm just using I think some Asia brand that is not from Japan, so that's all I can say about it because I don't know if advertising would get yourself flagged in YouTube because I'm still not really good with the YouTube policy since I'm not doing much apart from gaining audience on my spare time, so I don't worry about like what I could have done to get myself flagged because my audience wasn't big to begin with and I'm not monetizing, so a lot of the things were prevented during the status. Second off is that, I don't know, it's just really irrelevant on, I guess, how anyone interpret as the sound that they like to hear. Because some people think like, oh, I don't like even when those sound engineers did like best tuning to the recording setup, people will still be like, I don't like the sound of Yeti Blue, I don't like Audio Technica AT2020. Like there's a lot of these, I guess, personal preferences. Like not everyone could appreciate even the best microphones because like they have a, I guess, decibel range that they're particularly good at, and these range that they have is particularly useful when you're deciding on what type of noise that you're trying to record. Like there are some that are extremely sensitive and have a very fixed range, and that was fit for, I guess, vocal singing, radio broadcasting, like podcasting. It's mainly for the human voice, and then there are particular ones that have a wider range, but I guess a overly high sensitivity, but could distort human voice, and they're used in instruments. So there's a lot of things behind choosing your microphone. Although you could see in the cutscene that he's actually out trying to hunt me down, but definitely, even though he is, I guess, looks like he had full health on the bar on the top right-hand corner, he's definitely fuckity-ducked, because I technically break all the body parts that could make him into the Super Saiyan, I guess, heavy-armed version. I don't know how well he is recovered up till now, but I'll just have to pretend that he's probably not that fixed up because I wasn't paying attention to his health bar, but I could only assume that. Where you at, bitch? Hello? Oh, here. I like how Motoshi goes like, you don't like me greeting you with my pirate style. I think the pirate style greeting doesn't mean tearing down his whole fortresses and just wreak havoc and trying to beat him down personally. So regardless of how you concern the, I guess, flamboyance of your way of saying hi and I guess stuck in the door infinitely, that's not good. Basically, if you've completed an event like I do, like preventing him from putting on his extra hard armor, it's definitely not going to be an issue. Ooh, crap. I didn't know, because my grandma was knocking on my door just now, and then I'm not sure if you could hear the door knocking. I didn't talk to her, I was just signaling to her that I'm actually recording, so she went back into her, because like she closed the door to the living room when I record, although technically she could not hear the gaming sounds because it's like plugged into my computer for recording purposes and the capture card, of course. But you know, sometimes when she walked by and say, hey, why aren't you sleeping? And so far there hasn't been an accident that it was recorded into the game. But like I said, I'm using a condenser microphone and I don't have any soundproof protection whatsoever. I'm always worried. I'm just like, like, please don't come out of your bedroom and just like disturb me, because Hong Kong apartments are very small, and if she starts knocking on her own door to signify that she's about to come out and yell at me for not sleeping early, that's not good. Not good at all. That's all I could, I guess, commentate about that. So tomorrow will be my final day in Hong Kong before my grand trip to Tokyo for 2 weeks. I've been talking about this since, I guess, a few episodes before. Honestly speaking, might have accidentally elongated the trip to 2 weeks and might be regretting that shit. But hey, you know, like, while you're there, just enjoy the ride, just slow pace, do everything. Getting a good look at the city and etc. would be more important than just contemplating on the fact that you can't change your bookings. But you know, like, while you're there, like, you could not come back that early anyways to begin with, and you already booked a hotel that's not refundable. Just, ooh, I've completed top rank in the story mission, so that's cool. Well, I'm already there, so I better make it worthwhile, right? So, totally gonna be having some fun. Some of my Japanese friends local there was like, oh my god, you choose the bad time to come because the weather is so bad. It's hot. It's 3 degrees Celsius. And I was like, if you've been in Hong Kong and Shanghai during the August period, which is the hottest period, BTW, you would know that Tokyo type of hot is just cute. Well, you cannot compare to Okinawa because it's just ridiculously hot, but I'm just saying the mainland of Japan definitely is just cute compared to what Hong Kong and I guess mainland China is facing right now, because when I say it's hot, it is fucking hot. Like, no joke, man. It's just ridiculously hot. Because 2 years ago when I was back in Shanghai doing some interpreting work, and I have to, like, turret section. I totally forgot there was a turret here, so I'm just gonna just totally enjoy myself shooting off people. And those of you who actually noticed, this is one of the turrets that actually do heat up. So kind of unfortunate on that part, but you know, screw that, it's a turret. It's 2 AM in the morning, so fuck that. I don't care anymore. What was I talking about just now? I don't even remember, but who cares? Remembering is not something that's fun, so let's just yak off to a different direction. Oh yeah, I was talking about heat, yeah, I remember now. Like 2 years ago when I was doing an interpreting job that I had to go off turf of Shanghai with the companies that I work with, that was bull sack. Am I gonna take him out during this Akatsuki Maru I guess henshin mode? I was trying to come up with the right English word, but because it's 2 AM, I'm incoherent once again. And guess what? I did took him out in the boat mode. Yeah, what I was saying was, yep, I don't think we're gonna... oh yes, I could jump onto it. This is gonna be such a cool place to end the video though. Oh, this is a ridiculously good view. Unfortunately, not very good for thumbnail, but maybe not, I don't know yet. And this marks another victory to our first battle of the storyline. So, dramatic line actually, the 4th generation line, whatever you call it. So that's cool. Those of you who actually know the drill, most of these actually don't have a conversation that comes up right after. So basically, not surprising that we're... Oh, so it's already the final battle. Yay, another familiar face showing up very soon. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the final battle.